welcome to this week's special additional episode of Pauper Ponderings. My name is Austin. This is Pauper Ponderings, and you are watching The Mana Base. It's a Magic website made by Magic players for Magic players. And this week, well, I guess secondly this week, as we already played that awful deck Vinestormy yesterday, we're playing a deck that I actually think is probably going to be pretty good. This is a deck called Grixis Fireweaver. Now, if you remember, we played a deck with Reckless Fireweaver a couple in the early stages of Pauper Ponderings with it had green in it as well as red. And it was kind of an Artificer-themed deck where you played Artificer's Goggles and a bunch of Artificers, so it would automatically equip. This week, this is more of an aggro combo style deck. Well, we have Reckless Fireweaver as one of the main central pieces to the deck. He's going to work in tandem with cards like Prophetic Prism, Cogworker's Puzzle Knot, Chromatic Sphere, Chromatic Star, and Ethereum Sculptor, as well as Glaze Fiend, to kind of deal them a lot of damage, and then in conjunction with Disciple of the Vault, kind of loop through all of our artifacts and deal them a bunch of damage. We have cards like Galvanic Blast and Scrapyard Salvo that are going to deal our opponent a lot of damage for the amount of mana that we're going to put in. We have cards like Thoughtcast, because we play a lot of artifacts. It allows us to play this very powerful draw card. And yeah, I think this deck is going to be pretty powerful. I've seen Saffron Olive play a deck similar to this in Modern. Not sure how well it's going to transfer over, but I know that with Ethereum Sculptor in play, and then a bunch of these spheres and these prisms, we're going to be able to start cycling through our deck very quickly, deal them a lot of damage with Reckless Fireweaver, and hopefully make our Glaze Fiend very, very large. That's kind of the plan. So yeah, let's take a look at the sideboard. Here we have some Molten Rains for Tron. We have obviously Electrickery because we're playing red and Pauper. Some more Chainer's Edict if we go up against Boggles. We have some Shrivels for any sort of mono-white tokens deck or any all Goblin or Elf deck that we play against. We have Fortuitous Find for any sort of grindy matchups, as this is going to allow us to bring back an artifact and a creature from our graveyard to our hand. We have 2 Essence Scatters, which are, just good. 2 Counter Spells, which are just good. And then a Gear Seeker Serpent, if we want to get a little, I don't want to say grindier, but if we need to go a little bigger, this is a good card that can do that for us. Yeah, this deck seems very interesting. Kind of like an interesting take on Affinity. Playing a lot of artifact lands. We're playing 4 Vault of Whispers, 4 Seed of the Synod, 4 Great Furnace, 4 Dark Citadel, and then even 1 Ancient Den, along with some Bloodfell Caves and some Swiftwater Cliffs. So this is a deck where the mana might be a little tough, but we have a bunch of Spheres and Stars and Prophetic Prisms to help us out with that. We have the white for the Codworker's Puzzle Knot. That's kind of the combo. And I'm excited to give this deck a try. I think it's very powerful. I love Galvanic Blast decks in Pauper. I think they're some of the most powerful things you can be doing. And if I were to make a change just looking at this deck now before I play it, is I'd want 2 more Galvanic Blasts. This card is just so powerful. 1 red to deal 4 damage is, you just can't get that rate anywhere else in Magic. And I don't know where the cuts come. And I know maybe this deck is good, and I'm not one to change something before I try it myself. But I would say it's almost got to be better than Scrapyard Salvo. But who knows, this card may end up really surprising me. But I'm excited to jump into some games here, and, we can't do worse than we did yesterday with Vinestorm. So I will see you guys back for round number 1. My name is Austin. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to The Mana Base. Check us out online, www.themanabase.com. And yeah, new content every single day is, in addition to this Pauper content, lots of Commander content, some Modern stuff. Got Devin released some videos today as well. So yeah, have fun watching me play a deck that is definitely better than Vinestorm. I'll see you guys for round 1.